Welcome back to We the People News. Please leave your thumbs up, please leave your comments, and please subscribe. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, I did a deep dive into monkeypox. Y'all please, if you did not see that video, go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. I don't want you to miss that, and it would help me out a lot also. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm going to have to tell y'all right now, tomorrow's video, you know how I normally answer a few questions or comments. I may not have time to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is I've already got enough notes on tomorrow's show to really make 2 videos, but I'm going to condense it down to 1. I'm going to try to get to your questions tomorrow, but I may not be able to, but I will get to them today. Okay, y'all. The United States is in great danger. And don't kid yourself. They say we're not at war, but the United States of America is at war. I mean, think about this. Putin told us not to get involved. And we've listened. We don't have boots on the ground. But we're sending $55 billion over the past 90 days to fund the war. We're sending all kinds of weapons, ammunition, even training for their people. Airplanes, helicopters, Humvees, you name it, we're sending it to them to fight the war. So yes, in fact, we are in this war. I mean, how can you help this side fight a war and say you're not involved? We are 100% involved in this war. Don't ever kid yourself on that. Okay, the Russia and Ukraine war. Their little president, Zelensky, I hold as much bad feelings for him as I do for Putin. And he has cut off any hope of ending this war. He has cut off all hope of negotiating a peaceful settlement. He has demanded that the United States and the world send him billions and billions of dollars. What is he doing with all this money? We know he's not spending it on the war. That's already been proven. So is he, in fact, just getting to be a rich little man? I don't know, but I think it's time that the United States cut off funding to that war. Because by us funding that war, we are involved. And for the things that Putin said that he would do if we get involved, well, when is he going to do it? He hadn't done it yet, and I hope he don't retaliate against us. But he could do it at any time. And as bad as I hate to say it like this, because I know I'm going to get some hate for this, but I don't know a better way to say it. He would be right by doing it, because he's already told us what he would do if we get involved. And yes, we are involved. Okay, after that, we've now got China and Taiwan to deal with. China says if we get involved, they will retaliate against us. And they've got the might to do it. So we should be more worried about China than we are Russia at this point. Why did I call him president? He's not my president. Joe Biden was asked, do you plan on getting into this war if it happens between China and Taiwan? He says, yes, that's been our stance and we're not changing it. He said, matter of factly, yes, we will get involved. The White House immediately drew back his words because, well, he just can't think and talk at the same time. But by him telling them, yes, we are getting involved. Well, between us and Taiwan, we're their biggest threat. So it would stand to reason they would attack us first to get us out of the way. Joe Biden's mouth is going to get us all killed in the end. So I have to ask this. How can anyone be so brain dead to still support little Joe Biden? I can't imagine that level of brain deadness. But there's a lot of them out there. A lot of them right here on this channel. Okay, so now the Republican side has named their top 10 people to run for president on the Republican side. They have chosen 10 people, but I'm only going to share with you the top 3 that they picked because the rest of them are just filler. Okay, their number 3 person would be Mike Pence. I like Mike Pence, but I just don't see him as president material. He made a very good vice president, and at the end he did what he had to do. A lot of people fault him for that, but that was his job. He had to do it, and he done it very good. But I just don't see him as president. I could see him again as vice president. Number 2 pick that they have would have been Ron DeSantis. Very good choice in my opinion. I can very well see Ron DeSantis running our country, and he will run it just as good as he done the free state of Florida. Their number 1 pick would be Donald Trump. You all know I like Donald Trump, but I kind of believe that it's time to move away from Joe Biden and Donald Trump. We see what kind of problems we've had in the past, and we can still be having those problems into next election, after next election. But I would break this down into top 2 because I would like to see DeSantis and Donald Trump run on the same ticket. I would like to see one of them as vice and the other one as president. And I'm kind of leaning towards Donald Trump as vice president. Like I said, Mike Pence, I don't see him as president at all. Y'all let me know how you feel about this. Let me know in the comments. I would be happy with Ron DeSantis or Donald Trump in any flip of the coin. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to vote for either one of these, but both of them look pretty good to me right now. It all depends on who's actually running when we get to that time. Okay, AOC. Y'all know how I love AOC. Not. She's just a party girl with a job that's way over her head. Well, now she is getting married. And all I can say is that poor, poor, pitiful man. I'll be praying for him every day. Come on. Can y'all just imagine? I'm talking to the men out there. Can y'all just imagine for 1 minute being married to AOC? I mean, yes, she's good to look at, but that's about all she's good for. Y'all, the only way I could ever imagine marrying AOC would be to take a dirty sock and stuff it in her mouth to shut her the hell up for just 5 minutes. Now, if you want to talk about victims' rights, this man that's marrying her, he's a victim, and he will find out soon enough. Y'all, we have been 11 straight days now with high record gas prices. And now our government is not even issuing any new drilling permits at all. Yeah, the oil companies has got drilling permits, but if they drill on these pieces of land that they've got, they would be pumping dust out of the ground. Dust does not pay that much. I don't blame them for not doing it. If you cannot see that the high gas prices is 100% by design, you need to come out from underneath your rock. Joe Biden wants these high gas prices. I mean, look at all he's done to make it happen. He has created these high gas prices with his policies and the things that he's closed down, the things that he won't issue. I mean, he has created these gas prices. Let me explain. The bottom line is Little Joe's Green New Deal. He wants this Green New Deal so bad, he will sacrifice everything and everybody to get what he wants. Elon Musk, you know, Tesla. He makes the most expensive electric car that's out there. He even said, this whole electric car thing right now, we are a long way away from being able to do this on a big scale. So, don't you think he's the car manufacturer and he's saying we can't do this? Don't you think we should listen to him on this? I just wonder how much kickbacks is Little Joe getting for destroying the United States. Thank you all so much for your comments and your support on this channel. I really do appreciate it. Please sound off in my comments. Okay, I got a couple of questions, comments here. Todd said, they say monkeypox is a sexual transmitted disease. No, Todd, they do not say that. They're saying that you can get it through sexual contact. You can get it by just touching an open wound. And of course, when you're having sex, you're touching all over. So yeah, you will get it through sexual contact, but it's not a sexual transmitted disease. It's a contact disease. Jerome asks, Walter, did you hear anything about the drug prices doubling? No, Jerome, I have not heard that the drug prices is doubling. It sounds like you might have heard that from a Lion YouTube channel. So until you hear that from either me or David over at the TEC show or Stephen Gardner or regular news, don't put any stock into that. Joe Z asks, if you take a Social Security lump sum, how do they know how much you will be drawing throughout for your whole life? Joe, they don't know. In fact, that is not even in the equation of getting a lump sum. What it is how much have you paid in your working life, and you're going to get a small, very small portion of that money just to shut up and go away and never ask for anything else. This whole Social Security lump sum thing is very bad. Please think long and hard before you do that. You're cheating yourself. You're cheating your survivors. Y'all, you remember the lady from yesterday, Jen? Her cousin supposedly had monkeypox. Well, she commented again with an update on her cousin. She said, Walter, you was right. It's not monkeypox, it's shingles. We all kind of knew that. I've been reading the comments and replies to that, and everybody kind of knew that. Y'all, I'm not a real doctor in life, but I play one on YouTube. I knew that she did not have monkeypox. A lot of people is asking, where is Amy? Why ain't she on the show? Well, if you've noticed, Amy has never been on this show, and she never will be on this show. She has got a channel where me and her both does videos, and she's on there. For her video is Saturday morning. I've got a video over there Sunday mornings, and we both have a video together on Wednesday mornings. So that's where Amy is. She's never been on this channel, and she never will be on this channel. Nancy Pelosi is fighting the ban to have communion in the Catholic Church. Now she has found an open door in a Washington, D.C. Catholic church. Well, y'all, we know Washington is full of corruption in our government, so why not in the Catholic Church of Washington, D.C.? Why can't it have a little bit of corruption also? Her lawyer is writing letters to the Pope to get him to overturn this decision. He will not do that. The church has done it this way for thousands of years. They will not change their beliefs just to suit her. I mean, who does she think she is? She thinks the whole Catholic Church is going to change what they believe just to suit her? Wow, that woman is deranged. Y'all, again, thank you so much for all your support. Please watch the video that's popping up here now. Please know I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Please come back tomorrow. I will have another video at 6 a.m. And just know I love you all. Until then, ciao.